Royce O'Neal sits down. Yuta Watanabe playing for his third team, his first year with Brooklyn, signed free agent. Watanabe played his college ball at GW from Japan. Trying to get a spot on this team and in the rotation. So Simmons, as we said the other night, played 19 minutes. You could see when you watched him after the game, he was so happy that he was back on the floor. Watanabe, three-pointer can't go. They like Highsmith, and he's been impressive in camp. Lowry fouled, shot won't go, but 2 free throws for the veteran Kyle Lowry. He's going to be 37 during the course of the season, now in his 17th year in the league. Talk about a self-made all-star.
Talk about a guy who early in his career had a reputation for being somewhat of a malcontent and then becomes maybe the preeminent figure in Toronto history, right? In their most successful era, NBA champion. What a transformation. And a guy, you're right. I talked in the open about Jimmy Butler being able to adjust his game to the team's needs. This guy at the free throw line, I mean, they have 2 guys that I think see, feel, and know the game as well as anybody in Jimmy Butler and Kyle Lowry.
Well, Lowry missed a bunch of games in the playoffs because of a hamstring injury. Edmund Sumner. Nice to see Sumner back on the floor. He had a torn Achilles, former Pacer. Mills shot block Lowry. Good defense there, and here comes Butler. And a whistle away from the boys. You know, Doris, we talk about Simmons coming back. That's one of the nice things we've seen in this first week. Players like Kawhi Leonard, Zion Williamson, John Wall, Jamal Murray. These guys didn't play a second last year. Some of the most fun players, some of the best players in the NBA, and they're back on the court.
You talked about Ben Simmons, Joy. Watching Jamal Murray hit that jumper and saying, this is what I do, and looking at the crowd and getting some adulation. It's just, I know they make a lot of money, and I'm sure this feels like a job to these players on some nights over the grind of an 82-game season. But boy, when it's taken away, you see the love for it.
Now, normally you would say, come on, this is a preseason game. He's entitled, and after missing all that time, he just, again, was just so happy to be back on the court doing what he loves best. And Sumner was one of those, again, with that torn Achilles.
Got Highsmith, you said it, Mike. This guy fits the culture because of how hard he plays, how hard he works. It's an organization known for developing talent.
And developing defensive commitment.
Well, start with Kevin Durant, Mr. Highsmith.
He's not backing down, playing him very physical. Sumner to Marquise Morris. High arcing 3, comes up short, ball deflected. Lowry looks. Jimmy Butler looking to post up Patty Mills. Strus off the bounce to run, a bank shot way off. Watanabe the rebound.
Good recovery on a closeout by Kevin Durant. That size and length. Once the offensive player put it on the deck, he does a nice job sticking with him.
Sumner gets in the paint. Stops, leans in, can't get it to go. Morris right there and backs it home. 33-year-old Marquise Morris, his first year with Brooklyn. Butler blocked by Durant. Lowry steps in with 3. This seems to be, and you see this first couple of preseason games, a little helter-skelter feel to it.
Shoot, I feel helter-skelter, Mike.
Guys just trying to get into rhythm. Brooklyn has 4 preseason games like most teams. The Heat have 5. Sumner misses that. Strus again.
Nice.
Can't finish. Adebayo's tip won't go.
Tremendous cross by Max Strus, a guy who had his moments in the playoffs a year ago.
Well, some nice ball movement right here from Brooklyn. Watanabe tries to avoid Highsmith, but there was a little bit of maneuver there. And a foul on Highsmith. 2 free throws to Watanabe.